Richmond County is in the line to receive more than $32 million in appropriations with the passage of the state budget. The budget was signed Thursday by Governor Roy Cooper after passing both chambers of the General Assembly. State Representative Ben Moss requested and was able to secure much of the local funding before the budget left the House earlier in the session. Senator Tom McInnes, who recently switched his residency to Moore County, also added a few items. All 6 of Richmond County's municipalities are getting state-funded grants to the tune of $1.12 million. Rockingham and Hamlet will receive $300,000 and $250,000 respectively for downtown repairs and renovations, according to the Joint Conference Committee report. Monty Crump, city manager for Rockingham, said Moss made the request to help with the Food King redevelopment project. The city is currently in the midst of a streetscape enhancement on East Washington Street in front of the former grocery store, which stretches from the corner with Randolph Street to in front of Bold Moves Dance Studio. LRB was originally slated to receive $150,000 for water and sewer improvements. However, the report outlining municipal money showed the town will get $500,000 for demolition projects. Dobbins Heights will get $50,000 for the community center, and Norman and Hoffman will each receive $10,000. The county government will also be given a $750,000 grant for water and wastewater infrastructure projects. Millstone 4-H camp outside of LRB will receive $350,000 of a $1.7 million allocation to the state's 4-H centers and camps to offset revenue loss caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. The budget allocates a total of $100,000 to the county's 10 volunteer fire and rescue departments, with each receiving a $10,000 grant for equipment. In addition to the $7.5 million appropriated for capital improvement projects at Richmond Community College, the budget also includes $1.5 million for the construction of a truck driver training course, as well as $1.5 million for the college's automotive program. The largest allocation of funds for Richmond County is $10.7 million for Raise the Age renovations at the Richmond Regional Juvenile Detention Center. The budget provides for 2 additional assistant district attorneys to help prosecute trials in the 3-county judicial district, bringing the complement from 9 to 11. Also included in the budget is $40 million in appropriations for 3 of North Carolina's storied raceways, Rockingham Speedway, Charlotte Motor Speedway, and North Wilkesboro Speedway, for water and sewer and related infrastructure projects for service to the tracks. When Governor Roy Cooper announced his proposed budget in May, there was $10 million allocated to each of the 3 venues. An earlier version of the budget proposed a total of $45 million. However, state legislators tweaked the budget again, leaving the Rock $9 million and dropping the allocations to $13 million for Charlotte and $18 million for North Wilkesboro, both of which are owned by Speedway Motorsports Incorporated. SMI also owned Rockingham from 2004 to 2007. Although the total was $1 million less than anticipated, Vice President of Operations Justin Jones told the RO that the Speedway crew is grateful for any help to bring the Rock back to its former glory. The funding will actually go directly to the counties that the Speedways call home. Richmond County Finance Director Carrie Garner told the RO earlier this week that the funds would have to be used in accordance with state and federal guidelines. In addition to the water and sewer extension, Garner said the funds could also be used for a pedestrian bridge over US 1 connecting the Speedway to Rockingham Dragway. The bridge was included in the governor's 2019 budget proposal, which would have provided $8 million for infrastructure improvements. This year, Rockingham Speedway has held more than 15 motorsports events, including 10 put on by MB Drift. Jones said that many of the organizers that came to the track this year will be returning in 2022, including Motorsport for the Masses, Seat Time Racing School, the National Auto Sport Association, and Monster Trucks. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up after the break, so stay tuned.
JC's in Rockingham has you covered for used appliances, parts, trailers, and storage. We have one of the largest selections of reconditioned washers, dryers, and refrigerators in the Sand Hills, and we offer free delivery to residents inside Richmond County. Come check out our variety of trailers for any hauling job and our storage buildings for the things you need out of the weather or house. We also carry parts and accessories for appliances, trailers, truck beds, and can order the things you need. That's JC's on South Hancock Street in Rockingham.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on Hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, Hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
And welcome to your Monday Live at 5 weather report, Richmond County. Hope you're having a wonderful day, as it has been a bit of a chilly one, although not quite as cold as what we're going to be seeing later on this week. We'll get that here in just a moment. Talking about a day, though, we started off with some rain as well. It drizzled a little bit. It wasn't too much of a heavy rain, but has been much needed. We haven't really had a whole lot of rain recently, so it's been nice to see some rain roll through. And looking at tonight, where we're still seeing those really early sunsets. We got one at 5:10 tonight. 5:10 tonight. So it's happening right as we speak. 6 o'clock, though, we'll be seeing at 48 degrees with partly cloudy skies for the evening. 10 o'clock will be mostly clouds with 41 for the temperature. Then a waning gibbous moon phase will be out tonight as well. Of course, we just had a full moon over the weekend, and so we'll start to see that moonlight start to dissipate as the week rolls on. But looking at the week, we'll also be seeing other things disappearing. That is the warm weather. Looking at tomorrow again, we'll be seeing temperatures dropping off tremendously into the 20s for the low. We're seeing some 50s for the high. Looking at Cumberland County, a high of 50, low of 26. Hope County, a high of 50 and a low of 24. Over in Robeson County, a high of 51 and a low of 27, with Scotland seeing a high of 52 and a low of 25. Up in Moore County, it'll be a high of 49 and a low of 22. Here in Richmond County, we'll be seeing a high of 51 and a low of 23. Down in Marlboro, a high of 52 and a low of 26. And Anson County will be seeing a high of 50 and a low of 27. Now that does come with sunny skies tomorrow, but doesn't help out the case for that cold weather. Really, tomorrow will be the coldest on the forecast, but we'll see it. I don't want to use the term warming up at all, because we're still going to be below freezing for many of those lows coming up. Wednesday, a high of 53, low of 27. Thursday, the only day that's going to be out of that freezing range. Thursday, a high of 63, low of 40 with partly cloudy skies. And then while those clouds will carry over into Friday, the temperatures do not. High of 56, low of 24. And then from there, it's still hanging around the below freezing temperatures on the weekend. Saturday, a high of 57, low of 29. Sunday, a high of 60 and a low of 30. And then on Monday, to round out the 7-day forecast, a high of 58 and a low of 28. So Thanksgiving looking to be pretty cold, although Thursday itself is looking to be not too bad. But if you are enjoying any of those Thanksgiving celebrations on the weekend, you're definitely going to bundle up a little bit more than what you should be expecting, because it's going to be very cold moving forward. That is going to do it for your Live at 5 weather report and for tonight's edition of Live at 5. For the latest news, sports, and events happening in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com or download the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Richmond County.